Once upon a time, a cat and a dog were the best of friends. They did everything together, playing, exploring, and even planning exciting adventures. One day, the cat came up with a daring idea. "Let's go to the terrible jungle and see the giant who lives there," the cat said, eyes gleaming with excitement. The dog hesitated. "Are you sure? That jungle is dangerous, and the giant is known to be terrifying." But the cat was determined, and after much persuasion, the dog finally agreed. As the sun began to set, they set off on their journey. The jungle was dark and eerie, with enormous trees towering over them. Thick vines curled around their trunks, and python snakes slithered across the branches above. The cat and dog carefully made their way along the narrow forest path, their hearts pounding with both excitement and fear. By the time they reached the heart of the jungle, night had fallen. In the distance, they spotted the giant's palace, an enormous structure glowing under the moonlight. The giant was asleep, his loud snores echoing through the air. The cat and dog quickly hid behind a tree, watching in awe. Then the cat had an idea. "Let's take a selfie with the giant." The dog's eyes widened in horror. "Are you crazy? If the giant wakes up, he'll eat us. But think about it." The cat grinned. "If we post the selfie on Facebook, we'll get thousands of views. Everyone will be amazed by our bravery." The dog shivered at the thought, but couldn't deny the cat's excitement. After much convincing, he finally agreed, though his legs were still shaking. Slowly, they crept closer to the sleeping giant. His massive body rose and fell with each breath, and his snores rumbled like thunder. Holding their breath, they carefully positioned themselves near his enormous face. The cat held up the phone, whispered, "Say cheese," and click. The selfie was taken, but just as they were about to sneak away, the giant let out a loud grunt and shifted in his sleep. The dog froze, his heart nearly stopping. The cat, however, grabbed his paw and whispered, "Run!" The two friends sprinted back through the jungle, dodging vines and leaping over roots. Their hearts pounded as they raced toward safety. After what felt like forever, they finally made it out of the jungle and collapsed on the soft grass, gasping for breath. The dog turned to the cat and groaned. "That was the scariest thing I've ever done." The cat chuckled, holding up the phone. "But look, we did it." The dog peeked at the screen, and there it was. A perfect selfie with the giant, his enormous face looming behind them. They posted it on Facebook, and just as the cat had predicted, the photo went viral. Likes, comments, and shares flooded in. They had become legends. From that day on, the cat and dog were known as the bravest adventurers in the land. And though the dog never fully got over his fear, he had to admit it was the most exciting night of his life.